for joining us on this live video. Hey, what's up, P.O.T fam? Thanks for joining us on this Thursday morning wake and bake. Thank you guys. Mad respect, mad love to you guys. Man, what a wonderful, wonderful experience last night, you guys. I truly got a great story and a life experience I wanted to discuss with you guys. But at first, I want to just medicate a little bit and get the day started. We here at P.O.Teez, we just want to stop the incarceration, the probation, and the fines of hundreds and thousands of dollars over a plant that's grown naturally. My goal is to bring everybody together and create a change within this world where we can make this possible. Positive change. No one should be struggling living life. We should all be able to sustain and grow our own vegetables and fruits and so much to change, but we're gonna change for the better. If you guys could share this onto Facebook, I would highly appreciate that. Mad love, mad respect to you guys. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to go to the dispensary last night, so I am bankrupt after I smoked this roach right here. Oh no. Right. What's up, Kathy Muller? What's up, Jessica? Good morning to you guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for posting on P.O.Teez, and it was so awesome to see you guys go live. It really, really was awesome to see you guys being enthusiastic, motivated, and just trying to get the message out there. Mad props, mad love to you guys. What's up, Kenan? Everything truly happens for a reason, you guys. I truly believe that God seriously works in mysterious ways, and He proved that to me last night. He proved that to me last night, and He also made me change the way I have my mindset recently, you know. Because I was been negative for the last week or so, and God struck down and was like, you need to get rid of that. You need to get all that negative thought and just remember what you're here for. I find that if something scares you, you should do it anyways. I was scared. I put my foot in my mouth, but I had a blast. Yeah, you had a great time. You're gonna have great people who's gonna motivate you to get your message out, because that's what's the most important thing to me, is everybody being able to get the message out there. It's very important to me. Everybody has the power of voice and opinions to create a change within the community. So I ask you guys, please rise up, stand up, fight for us, fight for you. Fight for your community, and let's continue to bring forth the change that all of us want to create within this world to live a better life. So let's smoke to that. Amen. Scotty Too Hottie is in the house. Mad respect, mad love to you. So, to the 6 viewers that we have, how was your Valentine's? I'm gonna do a strain review later this morning. Nice. Hey, respect and love to every single one of you guys. And Ryan's gonna go live too, so try to talk it out with Ryan and make sure you guys don't bump heads going live. What's up, Kenny? Stay blessed, stay medicated. Alright, so we'll pack up this joint and we'll get to P.O.Teez story time and why I had a wonderful, wonderful blast last night. Well, before we get into to me, what about you guys? How was your guys's Valentine's Day? What did you guys end up doing? Comment and tell us what made it special for you last night. And then I'll get to my story and tell you what made it really, really special and unique for me. Thank you for all the love. Thank you guys. And just remember, once we reach 30 live viewers, we're gonna give away a free pipe to you guys. All right, sorry, I'm back. All right, had a heart-shaped T-bone. Nice. Spent time with my wife and kids and grandson. Nice. You guys sound like you guys had an awesome Valentine's Day. Unfortunately, I have to cut this video very, very short, so make sure you guys catch other great people going live on Facebook. But I'll tell you what happened last night. Last night, I had a awesome company. Thank you, Avery. I had a really good friend, Avery, join me on Valentine's Day. We ended up going to Santa Monica, 3rd Street Promenade, and ended up buying her a Valentine's gift. And then we decided to go out to eat. We felt kind of spontaneous, and we wanted to go to a restaurant that none of us had been to, and we ended up choosing a seafood restaurant right off the beach. And reservations. Well, first of all, it caught our eye because it was packed and it smelled so good outside. And I knew, I was like, man, this is gonna be a very hefty restaurant. You know, it's not cheap. I could tell just by the people packing in and the food. And seafood generally isn't very cheap. So we go inside and I look at the menu and I almost instantly like, man, this is gonna be a very expensive dinner. But then you know what, I was like, we live once, it's Valentine's Day, and we gotta treat ourselves once in a while. So we did. The only reason the only problem we had at the restaurant was that we had to wait until 10:30 to get a table, the closest table. And I think we walked in at like 9:15, so we would have to wait like an hour, hour and a half just to get sat down to order food. But then the lady was like, you know what? If you go up to the high tables, it's first come, first serve. And we're like, why not? So we ended up going to the high tables, and that's where I ended up meeting Adam. If you guys don't know who Adam is just a person I met randomly, and he truly changed my aspect of how I think of others and how God can work in mysterious ways, you guys. I truly believe that. It truly built my faith in other people that I didn't think was out there. So what happened was we ended up ordering food, and yeah, it's Valentine's Day. On special occasion nights I'll have a beer or two, so I had my drinks, and we had a great conversation. What made him get into our conversation was he was like, I don't want to interrupt, but you smell amazing. I'm like, what do you mean? I'm like, I'm not wearing it. And then I realized, I was like, oh, the cannabis, the weed. He was smelling my weed, and he was like, he's like, you smell great. And I was like, really? I was like, yeah. Oh, and then I was like, oh, yeah. And he was like, man, where can I go and find it? And he was asking questions about the legalization of California and everything else. And I'm telling them, oh yeah, as long as you're at the age of 21, you could go in, out of state ID, you could get some. And then he was like, you know, I really don't have time to go make it dispensary. So, you know, is there any way you could hook me up? And I had a spare joint. I was like, yeah, why not? You know, I'll hook him up with a spare joint. I gave him a joint, and just by doing that and telling him like about P.O.Teez and my dreams and goals, he ended up paying for my dinner, for the dinner for Avery and I. The whole thing. That was like a big surprise to me. And the only reason why it made it a surprise because the restaurant that we went to wasn't like a McDonald's or like a Denny's or anything like that. It was a it was a pretty hefty bill that you ended up paying. And for somebody to take care of your bill like that and to a complete stranger totally blew my mind. It just showed that I shouldn't stop what I continue on doing because I don't expect anything back, but God truly shows ways to pay you back, even though you don't want it. You don't want anything paid back to you, but sometimes it just comes to you without asking. It just happens, and I want to thank God. I want to thank you guys. I want to thank Punk Bastard, for me to sit here and be able to do what I'm doing and be able to spread the message. You know, I know I'm doing a great thing in this world. When I talked to my grandma last night, and I mentioned about how the viewers and the people would like to see me be a bigger role within the community. And I told her some of the things of what I want to do to change the community and the ways on how we live our lives. And just the sound that my grandma replied back with was enough for me. Yeah, it was, and I was really really grateful, really really grateful. And I'm gonna continue on to press forward. And I want to thank you guys for being on it, to reaching out to this guy and giving me his number and information. Mad love, mad respect to you guys. He is a cannabis advocate himself, resides in Alabama. And I was explaining to him that we need more advocates to stand up for the great state of Alabama to spread the legalization. And hopefully he could be the key in helping Alabama legalize. So maybe we could keep in touch with him and hopefully build a better future for all of us throughout the United States and the world. So let's finish up this bowl and then we're going to call it a day. Um, since I got to tell my story, you guys got to tell your story. This is the part where I want to pray. I want to pray for all the victims and the wounded and the tragedy that happened in Florida. When is the senseless killing gonna end? When is people gonna realize that we need to make a huge change within this world? You guys, we need to stop the hate. We need to stop all the the craziness that's going on that destroys people's lives on a daily. And last night, yesterday, many people's lives been destroyed. And I want to take a moment and pray for the people who lost their lives. Amen. It's truly sad to just turn on the news and hear horrible news like that. No one should have to go to school and worry about being shot at. It's not right. It's not right at all. Thank you guys for praying with me. Thank you so much for all the love. Thank you guys for the shares. Just remember, once we reach up to 30 live viewers on YouTube, we're going to give away an awesome pipe, and we will reach that. We will eventually get there. Yeah, just takes time. Alright, you guys, I got to get my butt to work. Stay blessed, stay medicated, and to all the viewers, the admins, the editors, I hope you guys have a great day going live. I check the time. What I do is I look at the live feed and I go by the seconds, so I count down the seconds. So when I get 10 seconds on my live feed, you know how it tells you how long you've been live, just count down the seconds, 10 seconds. Alright, guys. Stay blessed, stay medicated, and catch you guys tonight. And make sure you guys catch Ryan and Jessica on Facebook.